Hello my friends, welcome back to Frogboy Gaming and Tech Review. I'm Junior, and I finally beaten Silksong's Act 3. Oh my gosh, it was so hard. Alright, like I said on my first review on Act 1 and Act 2, I would do this full review on Silksong after I beat Act 3. And I finally did it. I beat in Act 3. It was so hard, but I was able to beat the final boss, and so I can make this review for you guys. So let's start with the review. Alright, where should I begin? Okay, starting Act 3. Act 3 starts at, like, the end of Act 2, where you have to do a mission before you, like, progress into Act 3. And I gotta say, the difficulty, it spikes very much. It spikes so much in Act 3. Because there's this thing called the Void in Silksong and in the original Hollow Knight. So, and it, like, makes the enemies, and if you, like, if you didn't defeat bosses in Act 2 or 1, they'll become more difficult in Act 3. I learned that the hard way, defeating some bosses that I was supposed to beat in Act 2, but then I beat in Act 3. Alright. This game is fun. Like, really fun. Like, there were some times that I gave up. Like, there was a boss that was too difficult and I couldn't beat it, so I gave up, but then I would get back on the game, and then I would say, hey, maybe I should just learn for a little while. And, like, learn what the attack pattern is. Sorry for the stutter. And yeah, I would beat the bosses very quick after I learned their attack patterns, because it's a hard game. And if for anybody who's wondering, yes, in my opinion, you should actually, like, die a couple times to some of the bosses so you can understand their attack patterns. Because if you understand their attack patterns, it'll be easier for you to beat the boss. Like for me. Okay. And going into Act 3, I tried not to spoil myself. I tried not to look at any videos of Act 3. I tried not to look at any bosses from Act 3. I tried to be completely... I came into this blind. Okay? I came into Act 3 blind, and so I didn't want to get any spoils from any other videos. And, it's hard, guys. Like, every time I got upset, and I tried to give up, but I never give up, because for some reason, this game, it has a hold on to me. It has a hold on to me, telling me, don't give up, complete the game, and just have fun. And that's what I did. Have fun, be completely through Act 1, Act 2, and finally, Act 3. Act 3 was so much fun, especially the bosses. Especially one boss that has one of the best the best boss theme in this game. The boss is called Scar Singer Carmelita. The music, whoever composed the music is a legend. It is so much fun. I love the music. I love music. I like listening to music. I like seeing composers compose their own music. And every time I die to a boss, I'm happy because I want to hear the boss theme again. That just might be because I'm a nerd. But the music in this game is so good. It is so good, man. I hope you guys get to experience this game. You guys should definitely buy it. It's $20. So, like, what? Yeah, for $20 you get this amazing game. That is an amazing sequel to Hollow Knight. For figures, I didn't play the original Hollow Knight. I only played, like, a little bit of it, but never really got into the whole hype, which I kind of regret, because I absolutely love Silksong. It is so much fun. I'm kind of upset that I never got into Hollow Knight. Yeah. And alright. And there's actually a boss in here that I have heard about. The boss is called Shrine Guardian Seth. The boss is actually based on a real person called Chef Seth Goldman. He sadly passed away before he get to play the game. But I'm so this actually makes me respect Team Cherry so much. This makes me respect Team Cherry so much. Actually, and Seth, the kid who sadly passed away, he made a fan-made character called Seth, and they put it in the game. That's how much I respect Team Cherry as a game development company so much. Because they're able to do that stuff. It is amazing. It is so heartwarming that they did that. I'm glad they did that. I heard about it and I said, man, Team Cherry. And yeah, I was excited to see the character in the game and not be spoiled by it. And I gotta say, it's a fair tribute to the person. And this game, it has something to do with like me being a nerd or something, but it is fun. Like, it is so fun, and there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, in my playthrough of this game, there was some bugs, literally, but there were some bugs. Like, I talked about this in my first review on it, but there were some bugs, like enemies not moving, like not moving or doing their attacks, or even my TV like going like turning off for like a little second and coming right back on. I don't know if that's because I'm playing on the Switch or the Switch 2, or I don't know. But either way, there's nothing really there to complain about. The game is fun, the music is amazing, the art style is amazing, and I think this game should be Game of the Year. If it's not Game of the Year, it should have some award for it. Because Team Cherry, this game was so highly so anticipated by the fans of Hollow Knight that I think they deserve Game of the Year 2025. Because they put their time and effort into this game to make everything perfect. Perfect, down to a little needle. Perfect. Because they took their time. Like, some companies, they like to rush. Some companies, they like to rush through like games, like get them out very fast. But Team Cherry, they decided to wait and take their time on this game. And it is so much fun. I'm glad they took their time on it and not like rush through it. Because a rushed game is not always fun. Because if the game is rushed, then the fans are not going to have fun with it. But if the company takes their time, then a game is going to be fun. And that's why I enjoy Silksong, because it's so much fun. They didn't rush it. They got it out at the right time. It's priced at a reasonable price, because nowadays games and like game consoles are very expensive. But the price for Silksong, man, what? It is so. Even from Hollow Knight, it's way less than what Hollow Knight was, or more. I'm not sure. But I'm kind of surprised that they priced it at the price that it was. Like, I thought, knowing how long it took to make the game, I thought it would cost like $100. But no, it's not $100. I'm kind of surprised by that. Because that tells me that Team Cherry knows that video games are too overpriced, and they want their fans to enjoy a fun game from a fun sequel to a fun game. And that makes me respect them even more. Alright, back to my review on Silksong. I love this game. I give it a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. Some people are saying 9 out of 10. I give it a 10 out of 10. It's an amazing game. Like this game, it makes me want to play it again. Maybe I'll do Steel Souls mode and do a Steel Souls mode run for you guys. Would you guys like that? I would do it. But I want you guys to be positive in these comments because I want you guys to play this game for you guys yourself because I'm a kid. I can't give you none of what I just said. I can't show you playthrough footage because I didn't record any footage for it. Because I like to see what I want. I want my reaction to be by myself and like not you guys see, because I don't want you guys to get spoiled. That's why I want you guys to play the game and see how you guys like it. If you don't, that's okay. But if you do like it, play it through all the way through Act 3. And if you want any tips, I'll make a video on tips. I'll make videos on how to beat some certain bosses, or maybe when I do a live stream, I can give you guys feedback. And if you guys tell me how you guys are enjoying the game, if you guys are struggling, I can give you feedback on the game. Because I want you guys to experience this game as I did. Because this game is so much fun. 10 out of 10. No questions needed. I sound like I'm rambling, but I'm not. Because I love this game. It's very fun. The music is fun. Like, I listen to Silksong's soundtrack so much that I hum it. I hum it without even knowing it. Because I love this game's music. The music is so amazing that all of the themes are in my head. They're in my head. They're stuck in my brain. Because I can't get them out. And I like that. I like that. A game has never made me feel like there's a certain song that is stuck in my head besides Silksong. Silksong is the only game that makes me wanna hum the tune, because that's amazing. I'm glad that it's amazing. It's an amazing song. It's an amazing game. Yeah. So, my final thoughts on it: it's an amazing game. Should win Game of the Year. But there's one thing that made me rage quit so much. In Act 3, there's this thing called the flea mini games, where you have to juggle, dodge, and bounce on fleas. They are so hard. I rage quit so many times that I almost gave up the game. Like, I almost gave up on those stupid mini games, but I was able to beat them. They were so hard, guys. Yeah. And, there's nothing really else to say. It's an amazing game. It's 10 out of 10 for me. What else should I say? That it should win Game of the Year or an award from the Game Awards. I think it should be Game of the Year. You guys can tell me, no, these other games should be Game of the Year. I don't care. I've enjoyed this game, and I'm saying this game should be Game of the Year. Alright, guys. This has been Junior's review on Hollow Knight Silksong, full review. And I'm glad I was able to share my opinion on it. And just remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys.